Hey guys, Crewman here. I haven't really done a shed video in a while, so today I wanted to change that. I first want to go over my GPUs. This rig is just a, it's a hodgepodge rig. It's four 3070s, two 3060 Ti's, and it's basically if you had a damaged fan or broken fans that needed to get replaced, you ended up in this rig, or if I had nowhere else to put you. This is a 6 3070 rig, another 6x 3070 rig, a 3060 Ti by 6 rig, another 6x 3060 Ti rig, my 3080 rig that I disassembled because I'm selling them. I still have 5 left. I've been sick, so I haven't really made much of an effort to move them, but I sold one last week, so hopefully it'll continue, and I plan on getting rid of all of those and using the capital to fund other projects. 12x 3070 rig. This used to be my 12x 6700 XT rig, but I sold every one of them except for 2, and then I've slowly added some more 6000 series cards as I've gotten insane deals on them. So basically I have 2 6800 XTs, one 6900 XT, and one 6700. I don't really plan on adding too many more in the future, but if I get them, I'll just put them on this rig. My original 6x 3070 rig, my hodgepodge and video rig with my last 3060 on it, and a 2080 Ti that I got for testing purposes and because I think they're still good miners. It's hydro, so I had to kind of get creative with zip ties on how I secured it. Another 6x 3070 rig. My 6x 3060 or 3070 Ti rig, not worth selling because their prices have fallen so low. I'm just gonna keep them. I think they've made back their money in the ETH days, but I think they're still worth it on other coins. So we'll just keep them since they perform like 3070s anyway. They're 9x 3070 rig, another 9x 3070 rig, 8 BC160s in a server case. So I'm very happy with these, especially for what I paid for them. 5x 3070 rig. It's only 5 because for some reason this last slot, no matter what GPU you put in it, it crashes periodically. I don't know why, but I'll just run it at 5 and it'll be fine. 11 3060 Ti's. Maybe one day I'll add the 12, but for now that's what it is. These 2 were actually some of my first GPU purchases, and these 2 as well, or these 4, sorry, were some of my first GPU purchases that I bought when they first came out, actually. Those are all my GPUs. My buddy's still hosting with 18 GPUs here. He's got 2 3070s up here, 8 3060 Ti's and 8 3060s. So in total, I'm at 113 GPUs. I'm pretty happy with that personally. That's including the 40 series in my house, and that's not including the 3080s I plan on selling. So 113 is pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that number. Now let's go plus my buddies. So there's about 125 GPUs actually in this shed currently. So let's go over what I've done to try to help get this thing ready for winter. So thankfully, I haven't had to change the filters yet. I mean, they're definitely dirty, but I don't really want to spend the money changing them when the airflow is fine in here. And there's not a lot of particulates outside because, like I said, winter is basically coming. So I'm going to hold off on that. But one thing I did do was I vacuumed it pretty good. I brought my shop back in, and thanks to being able to move the 3080 rig, I was able to get all back in here. I think I missed a little bit right here, but I was able to get mostly everything, which is good. It just, the dust and grime does build up over time. You are exposed to the elements whether you like it or not. So I like to keep that clean. And then I use this opportunity to get rid of everything I didn't need. So everything in here is either spare parts for mining, like power supplies or cables that I got for basically free from farms that are not worth selling because you never know if you'll need them anyway, and it's not like you get a lot for selling them. And then just random spare parts like old hard drives and stuff that you might need, to like case fans and, you know, power supply stuff too. So, and risers as well. So just stuff that isn't worth selling but will be useful to keep, and it's not like it's taking up a lot of space. I got rid of a lot of my box fans actually. I'm only down to 3 in here, and then I have 1 in the garage. I'm gonna keep them just because there's no sense in selling them, but like, I don't need them. So it's kind of nice to not need them, especially now, but you never know. And then one final thing I want to go over is I do have 3 monitors in here, and the way the monitors work is they're all able to keep track, like they're all able to connect to every rig. Like between all 3 of them, they all reach, at least one can reach every rig in here, which is really useful when you need to troubleshoot. And I know it doesn't look like it, but I did clean up my networking a little bit. I really couldn't do anything. You know, I didn't want to have these things like too tight where I couldn't move anything, but I didn't want it too loose. So I did clean up my wiring quite a bit because, you know, you want everything clean. Obviously you have some plugs not being used, but you know, I can't help that. So yeah, that's everything. I'm pretty happy with the way the shed is right now. You know, I don't need to do too much maintenance to it these days, and it pretty much runs itself, but I do check it twice a day just to make sure everything's working and everything's secure and there's no problems. Oh, I need to show you guys this too. My dead Radeon 7 that I bought from someone for a few beers. I just like to look at it because I think it's such a beautiful card. I would like to get a working one someday, but the prices are going up and they just don't seem worth it. So yeah, that's everything. I mean, as far as power goes, the shed isn't even close to capacity. I have an empty circuit over there, and half of these circuits are like maybe halfway used right now. So thank you guys for watching. This is just a quick video, you know, me just preparing for the winter with the shed and doing some cleaning and getting everything organized. Please like and subscribe for more GPU mining and crypto content. Crewman out.